Hello everybody, it's good to be here again. Welcome to Friendship Shaving. I hope you're well this week. The King is here, the Rex Ambassador. I'll be shaving with that this week and using a Voskhod blade, which will be its third use. I'm going to be using my rubber set for a change with a tuxedo knot in it, a very fabulous knot. I'm going to put that in a drop of water. And for a change I'm going to be using my Arko, and I've got that just down here, so let me just rinse my face. And I'm going to face lather with the Arko. I've got the tip, it's a new bar, I've just had the tip soaking in a drop of water. So I can start to rub that on my face. I brought it in from the shed. I kid you not. When I get a tube of Arko, a new one, I open it up and I pop it in the shed for a bit just to let it lose a little bit of its scent, and it just smells like a really lovely lemon scent today. And I think that will do. And we will start to build a lather with this soap, fabulous soap, the Arko. Now, while I'm doing this, it gives me the opportunity to say thank you very much to Gerardo from Anaheim, all the way out there in sunny California, who has loaned me his Rex Ambassador razor so I can shave with it for a little while. What a fantastic fellow, Gerardo, thank you very much. It's so thoughtful of you to do this, and I'm chuffed to bits. I've used it already. And let me tell you what, it is a fantastic razor. I really like it. So what a kind gentleman, Gerardo, thank you. Now, just as an aside, and I'm standing up very straight so you can see my little pin, because Gerardo informs me that Anaheim in California was the first Disneyland, and he sent over a couple of pins, and I've got Goofy wearing his barbershop outfit. Just going to keep adding a drop of water to this. The Arko soap really is a fabulous soap. And there we are, I think that will do. Now let me tell you a little bit about the Rex Ambassador razor. The Rex company is owned by Mann, and that is the same gentleman that owns Razor Emporium. It is based on, let me move my brush out of the way, it is based on a 1930s Gibbs number 17 adjustable razor. This one is made of stainless steel. Now, like a lot of stainless steel razors, it has that sort of muted shine to it, unlike the chromium or the nickel plating. But when it catches the light, and I've got my window, I've got the blind down on my window to help with the video, but when it catches the light, the knurling on the handle is really, really nice. It shines nicely. This is not too heavy. I've found a couple of stainless steel razors to be heavy, especially the ones with the solid handle, but this has got a hollow handle, as it's a traditional three-piece razor, or it's based on a traditional three-piece razor. You can see on the adjuster that I'm going to set that to number 3, midway. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really beautiful. The weight is lovely. It's a 3.5 inch handle, and the weight is, I've got it written down, let me look, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, and the weight and the length of the handle suit me down to the ground. I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful razor. It's wonderfully balanced. The fulcrum point is right where my finger and thumb is. I'm holding it just a touch beneath that. The shaving angle is easy to find. And it really is beautifully weighted. I used it last night. I had one of the best shaves I've ever had. What I particularly like about it, and it's very similar to the Gibbs in this respect, is that the depth of the head is a lot less than other adjustable razors. Now, I'll try and put the link in if I remember, but I've read an online interview with Matt, and they've put up a couple of pictures comparing the head size of this razor with a couple of others. One of them was the Parker variant, and the head on the Parker variant is twice the height of this razor, so it really is very easy to get under your nose. Now I do notice that, like a couple of other stainless steel razors I've tried the Muller Rocker and the Above the Tie M2 head. That stainless steel razors seem to have, or seem to glide over the skin a little less easy than a chromium plated or nickel plated razor, and it's just the quality of the metal. It doesn't affect the shave in any way at all. It's just one of those things that I've noticed. Doesn't matter. it's still a very, very good shave. I'm going to do a side-by-side shave with the old Gibbs razor so you can see the likenesses between the two, and so I can talk a little bit more about the differences. The Gibbs razor comes apart very easily, but this doesn't come apart like the Gibbs. The adjustment mechanism is an integral part of the razor, much like the Gillette Fat Boy or the Gillette Slim. The difference is, if I hold it a little bit closer, you can see the numbers are, well, they're easy to see, but they're not stamped into the razor. They seem to be edged on in some ways. And I'm sure they'll be there for the life of the razor. This is a razor that you could pass to your son and he could pass to his son. It's easily going to last 100 years or more, much more. It's a fantastic razor. Well, I'm absolutely loving it. You know, this is a lovely soft brush, isn't it? A tuxedo. A yaki brush, of course. We didn't know where they came from when they first started to appear, but yaki make them now. Now, when this first came out, I never imagined that I would shave with one. They are a $250 razor. And not only do I not have $250, but I thought there's no way that I would spend $250 on a razor. No way. But I have to say, it's a fine razor. But I like one in the den, you betcha. Going against the grain now, setting 3 really suits me. When you can hear, it's just ripping through that hair. Fantastic. It seems to be, how can I put it, there's a very definite, not a sharp edge, but you know, there's an edge there. It's not a flat bar, and I think that really helps. Now, in one of my other videos, it was pointed out to me, I was getting a little bit off track there, it was pointed out to me by Simon Austin why some stainless steel razors are much more expensive than others. And it's because some stainless steel razors, the cheaper ones, are injection moulded. In other words, the liquid metal is poured into a mould, whereas the more expensive ones are hand machined. And I do believe this is one of those, and I'll show you why in a minute. When I've finished my shave, I'll take it apart and show it to you in a little more detail. What I really like about it, as I said, is the 3.5-inch handle. I have discovered with this razor that is the length of handle that I really, really like. But also the handle is slightly thicker than usual, just slightly. But it's a real comfortable feeling. It reminds me of the handle of the Fat Boy, or perhaps the handle of the old Gillette Bulldog. It's that sort of little bit extra thickness. And I'll tell you what, it's a great shave. It's a really great shave. It's a fabulous razor. No irritation, no soreness, no hair left. So let me just rinse this and I can take it apart and show you in a little more detail. Now it's got this, I'll just take the blade out. It's got this super feature that I really like, because obviously when you have a three-piece razor and you unscrew the bottom, that bit usually drops straight out, and of course the razor comes apart in 3 pieces. But this has got a little retaining ring in there. I believe the Merkur 34C also has a retaining ring in it. Really clever, really nice design. It means you've got less to worry about. You can just pick up the cap, change your blade. I'm just going to pop that upside down to do that. Give that another little rinse. The only thing I would say is that perhaps the little dot on the adjuster could have been a little bit bigger. Just a minor thing, but there we go. Hey, you can see the spaces there to allow the lather to pass through, and they are squared at the ends. And there is a different version where the ends of those spaces are rounded. But do you know what? I really like the square ones. I think it goes with everything about the razor. If I hold it that way, you can see it is a hollow handle. And I think that really, really helps with the nice weight and the nice feel of the razor. I think a lot of the solid handled stainless steel razors, you either have to have a very short handle to make the head a little heavier, or you end up with all the weight in the handle. Certainly that's what I think. And I've only had a limited experience of stainless steel razors, so I should, really point that out, that you might well think very differently. But this one, I think, is a super, super weight and feel. Now, I'm just going to dry this cap, and then I can show you why I think it's been machined. Rub it on my shirt, so maybe you can see, if I catch the light, can you see those lines on there? I'll turn it the other way around, and I'm sure you'll be able to see on the inside there. You can see where the machine has gone and taken out that extra metal. So I think this has been put on a lathe and machined out of a bigger piece of aluminium. So I think that accounts for the difference in the cost. It's certainly a well-made razor. It really, really is. I absolutely love it. I love the way it looks and incorporates the look and feel of a Gibbs razor with some of the touches from the Gillette adjustables. Very, very nice razor, and I'm chuffed to bits to get to use it because I absolutely love this razor. Now, in with the package, I also got a little drop, a few little samples of Barrister and Mann aftershave, and I'm going to use the Reserve Cool Tonight aftershave splash. It is a traditional barbershop scent, so it is predominantly bergamot, lemon and lavender, and of course it will go with the lemon from my Arko. And I cannot get into this little packet. It is beating me. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Can you see? It's bright blue. I tell you what, it's really nice. It's got a little bit of alcohol in it. I think it's got some menthol in it. Oh yeah, that's really, really good. I've had a fantastic shave, It's been a great week. It's been a great week. I'm so chuffed that I got to try this. I never ever thought that I would have the Rex Ambassador in my den. I'll definitely do a side-by-side shave next video. I don't know whether I'll put out an extra one this week or not, but I'll definitely do a side-by-side and see how they compare. I love this razor. If you've got one, I'd love to hear what your thoughts about it are. I'd be very, very interested. I'm guessing, as I've not seen any for sale second hand, that everyone thinks it's a pretty good razor. So that is my lot for tonight's shave, all bar the clearing up. I hope you've had a good week. Look after yourselves. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd love you to subscribe. All the best to you. Have a very, very good week, and I'll see you very soon. And Gerardo, you are the man. Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye now.